Hi everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. Thanks for tuning in. I'm here to do a Libra September reading. All placements of Libra and cross watchers, thank you for tuning in. Let's see what we have for September. Messages of the greatest, highest good. Most important, things coming in. Let's see. What do we have to look forward to? The Magician. Very manifesting kind of energy. Breakthrough here with the Ace of Swords. Now, this is going to be um, 11 because of 1 and 1, right? 7 of Pentacles, death and rebirth, and another 7 with the Chariot. So you have all odd numbers here. There's something here, Libra, that came in even through meditation. There's things are going to come in out of order. Things are out of order. There's going to be some, well, we'll get into it, but there's going to be there's a lot going on, but it's almost like say you have to like schedule a lot of appointments, right? And then it's trying to get them all to sort of coordinate with each other. So there's a lot of moving parts in September for you. You may already be feeling that energy. And please remember, these are general, not personal. Only take what resonates. Thank you. But there's the Chariot being the fastest card in the deck and it's super powerful, one of the most powerful, as well as like that Magician here, very powerful energy when it comes to manifesting, but you're heading in the right direction. You are heading where you want to be, but there could be turbulence along the way. All right. So when you're on an airplane, there could be, you're heading in the right destination, you're still heading to the right place, you're heading where you want to go, but there could be turbulence along the way. It will smooth out and you'll get to where you're wanting to go, and it could be actually quicker than you realize. It's important this month, Libra. You can take my advice or leave it, but it's important to stay calm even when it's stormy. Stay calm even when it's stormy, because there is going to be some potential turbulence, delays, disorganization, mishaps, whatever. I have this falling out onto the table. This is arc or arch. Actually, it's arch triumph. So effort is going to pay off. Things are going to pay off. This is a positive opening or opportunity. This reminds me kind of the Ace of Pentacles here, kind of in the garden. So you do have this opportunity coming in some area of your life. And we will look at different areas of your life: money, love, career, um, that sort of thing, all of it really. But so far, numbers wise, you have 77, you have 11. And these are, really divine numbers. 11 and 7 are they're numbers that indicate that, you're on the right spiritual path. You're being divinely guided. So this is a month of divine direction, Libra. Cross watchers too, everyone, I should say, viewers, thank you. It's like not losing hope though. Okay, maintaining that hope, that faith here, that you actually can manifest. I mean, if you'll notice, these right here both have this energy that they're using to manifest what it is they want, and they're both part of this sort of loop, right? This what you give out, you're going to get back too. So that's another reason why it's important to be very calm and think before you speak, think before you make decisions, that sort of thing. There could be annoyances around, but you're still on the right track. You're still manifesting because you've already decided that you're clearing out what does not serve you. You've already made that commitment, I feel like, to yourself and to your higher power, that you're doing something else. You are protected. You'll notice they're both wearing black. So you're divinely directed and protected in the month of September, Libra. And there's a lot of, you're going to be getting messages from the divine that are making things more clear for you. If you haven't already, I mean, you can see like sort of, math equations here. You yourself may have an incredible breakthrough, but you're building momentum here with that Chariot. You are in charge of your destiny. You are in that driver's seat here. You're steering the ship, the Chariot. And also I feel it's also a time where, um, you could just feel like polar opposites. You could, maybe it's with emotions or with just, you mean, people around you or something, but there's like, 1 minute things are really high and good, and then the next minute maybe there's just these shifts. And again, it's sort of, I don't know how else to describe it except turbulence. And please, just like we try on a plane, just remain calm and realize it's a normal part of the process sometimes of flying, as scary as it is. That's what's coming in for that. It's the best way I can describe it. Okay, so you are flying and you're heading in the right direction. You're ascending, you're expanding, you're growing. You've made so much growth already. Your effort is going to pay off though here with triumph coming right in. And what else do we have? You're going to be welcomed in, or some of you are welcoming somebody. This could be, you know, a birth. It could also be you're new somewhere, or they're new, or whatever. But there's a welcoming kind of energy. Um, you are going to be well received in September. You have chair, safety. So again, this is about, oh, I know, oh my goodness, I said welcoming and what flew out of the deck, but a guest or new addition to the family. Some of you are welcoming in a new little one. Congratulations. And this could be a baby of, you know, with just skin, or skin and fur, or skin and fins, or feathers. So it can be all different types of babies. So this is, again, though, protection. Okay. Stay in that driver's seat. Don't let that turbulence sway you in a different direction. All right. Or in a direction that is scary. Okay. Um, you know, in other words, like trying not to get too caught up in our emotions or in our headspace. All right. What else do we have? Um, I get sort of like wanting to retract something, wanting to take something back, maybe that was said. So just be really careful before you hit send on messages or texts or whatever. Just think, you know, if that's really what you want to, if that's really in your greatest, highest good to send that, and thinking more long term too. Oh, and you have the king. Oh, the Knight of Wands. So now you have everything. You have air, you have earth, you have water, and you have fire here. And look, what do we have there? We have the chariot horse right there in the background with this Knight of Wands. So we have a just, you really, I always light up when I see this card because I can hear her laughing. I can hear her beating on the drum. And what's interesting, Libra, is if you notice, for the first time ever, I actually have fire happening here. And this is, and I just think it's so cool. You know, to have kind of the flame, and then this card with the flame on it and how happy it is. And I feel, you know, this is another indication of that momentum, that inspiration, you really going for it as far as your passions, your desires, and what you want wants you, Libra. It's true. You have manifested this, whatever this is. Okay, let's see. There's something to be happy and hopeful about. Hmm. I heard something about exhaustion, or feeling as though you've exhausted all possibilities, but you haven't. You have not exhausted all possibilities in something. You'll get to the bottom of something here, okay? I'm getting Sherman. Owl. Wow, it came up again. So, okay, now the owl can indicate some sort of bad news, right? But you've got to remember, we do have chair and triumph. So even though you're winning and you're heading in the right direction, there could certainly be some sort of, you know, misfortune along the way, a mishap. Again, if you misspeak or something, you just want to be super mindful and careful about what you're putting out, because you will be getting that back extra, it seems like, in September, because your energy is so powerful and you're so magnetic. So um, you know, that's something just to think about, the owl here. And I heard Denise. Uh, Caution. Yeah, caution. I'm even seeing the sort of like street lights in this card here with the pentacles. So it is. It's proceed with caution. Proceeding with caution on this, in going forward, even though you are going forward. And I'm a little distracted. For a second, I got distracted just because it started to rain really heavily and then it stopped. It's been doing that all day long. This is probably the fifth time, Libra, that I've started your reading, and then I had to stop it for different reasons. My phone would ring, or there were the bugs, or the rain. So and it's interesting because as I'm doing this reading, I myself, I'm running into a lot of, like, you know, sort of mishaps. You could call it misfortune in a way, because all of a sudden it started raining, or there are bugs everywhere. But I'm rolling with it anyway. I'm persevering, and I'm just feeling, oh, just a lot of divine connection for you, though. Okay, it's like no matter what happens, just keep going. You've got to keep going. Okay, keep going, Libra. Remember, your intuition knows best as far as this tarot reading or any reading. All right. Okay, and you have the Five of Cups. So, you're leaving something, you're just burying something once and for all, right? Letting it go, clearing it out. That's another thing happening here in the month of September is organization. Okay, organization and reorganizing, reshuffling, shuffling things. Again, a lot of moving parts could be happening in September here. And right now, I'm pretty grateful for the umbrella I have um, that's over me because it is raining and we have fire, we have rain, and that's what you're going to have. You're going to have all of it. You're going to have fire and rain when it comes to September. And I just have to, I'm smiling through it because this is the energy that's been coming through. It is so strong, and that's what's coming in September. I'm a little, I didn't, I guess I'm a little surprised that we are going to have, this kind of up and down energy, but I love the fact that we're being, sort of foretold, it's being forewarned, I guess you could say that, we want to just continue full speed ahead, full force ahead, but make sure that we're also mindful. So it's that balance that we need to strike. Okay. Let's see what else we have. We can get you a numbers card. Hmm. There may actually be a rainbow. I mean, it's really pouring right now. It's really pouring. Oh, like, okay, at what point do I get up and leave? But I feel like I just need to wait it out because that's been the whole day. If I just waited out a little longer, and that may be the energy you're tapping into yourself for September, you gotta hang in there just a little bit longer, okay? 88, sign of enlightenment. So you've achieved wisdom and you find success. This is the name of the game in September, okay? You finding that success. And let me see what else we have here. Let's go ahead and get some new color casting cards I have that I want to share with you. And these are Color Goddess casting cards, and they're by Renee A. Birch. Let's see. There's a lot going on here. I thought I was hearing a motorcycle or a helicopter, and now that's kind of past. And I look in one direction, it's sunny. I look in the other direction, it's pouring and gray. So there's just a big mix of energy coming in. That's what the cards are saying. And now that's what the weather is saying. And you know what? We're not going to let what's important to us get rained out, so to speak, right? We're not going to, like, if there's something you're really looking forward to, it's happening. It's happening. And don't be intimidated. Okay, set boundaries. Don't let others intimidate you. Don't let life intimidate you. Keep going. Keep going, Libra. What else do we have? I did just put out a career and money reading in August. I put one out at least once a month, so hopefully you got to check that out. And I did a July through September too, so maybe you want to check in on that reading. Lots of Libra readings. Let's see. These cards are very sticky. They're beautiful but sticky. Rose. So this is emotions, love, unity here coming in, and this is interesting. So sort of like maybe morganite. Maybe some of you are attracted to morganite. So you're going to get like a peachy, reddish, pinkish, white mixed in for this color or these colors on these cards. And so again, I get sort of this things aligning in a surprising way. Okay, it's like yes, you can expect to win or succeed, but it's not necessarily going to be in order. It's hard to explain, and it might not be easy, but it's still happening. Like I'm smiling for you because I know something's still happening, but I almost have to chuckle because I can see us getting kind of frustrated coming up because it's been hard. And then it's like one thing after another for some, not all of us, again, general reading. And then poof, it happens. And then you're standing there like under this beautiful rainbow after a storm, like, okay. I don't know why I was so worried. I just got 144 as an angel number. 144 came in. You may want to look into 144. Maybe you connect, resonate with that number. But I looked at the timer and I saw 1440. So it just drew me into 144. Um, yeah, emotions, kind of the ups and the downs coming in. Waves almost. I'm getting like waves crashing. But there is that triumph. Remember this, the protection you do have coming in too, Libra. What else do we have overall? I'm hearing Linda. And I heard howdy. Shelly. All right. So when I call out names in readings, it is just like they're usually just kind of an energy that's floating by, or it's sort of like a hello from someone to you, or just a hello to you that, hey, maybe this is like confirmation for you. So when I'm calling out random names, it could be, a spirit's way or your guide's way or your higher self's way of saying, yep, that was for you after all. And also I just saw 555, so big transformation here coming through. All right. Let's see what else we have. Libra. Thank you to all of my members, subscribers, those who give super thanks, super everything. You're just super. Thank you. Members, subscribers, appreciate you. Dog protection again. So now you have safety and protection. So if somebody, comes at you in some way, just remember you're protected, and again, set those boundaries that you need to in order to keep yourself safe. All right. Dog and owl have already made an appearance in this reading, as well as the horses. And there was a crow. I thought, yes, there's a crow here in this Ace of Swords. So breakthrough, there's a breakthrough moment here. Clarity, there's keep your intentions clear, and keep your manifestations, the language in which you manifest, clear. Be very specific with the universe, and also be specific in your communications with those around you that coming up this month. Let's see what else we have for the color cards here. Color casting, goddess cards. Let's see, Libra. What else? Sky, faith, flight, and limitlessness. Oh, and there's another bird right there. So there's the obvious seagull or lake gull. It's a gull of some kind. You could say it's a dove, but it definitely, it kind of, to me personally, it looks more like a gull, but it's up for debate, I guess, but I'm not going to debate that. Whatever you see. I'm getting sort of like an Audrey Hepburn kind of like Breakfast at Tiffany's kind of vibe off this card. So that could mean something for you. Um, some of you are dealing with allergies. Um, let's see, even like postnasal bronchitis. There's something going on there. Could be something residual. You'll clear that. I see that clearing. And it's funny. I was making the reference to an airplane, which isn't something I normally would say, in the turbulence there. And here you are in flight. I mean, it literally says flight and limitless. So remembering, and also you do have another indication of limitless here with this magician. Look at the limitless potential. And also cycles. Remember, right? I always refer back to that Facts of Life song. You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have facts of life. It's so death, rebirth. So when one door closes, another one opens, right? Something like that. Mm-hmm. Something will spark your imagination here. I would like to get a little bit about, specifically finances, that sort of thing. So let's see. I have to be careful because now the deck is really wet. I don't want to drop any cards at all. I want to see if there's, let's get some fortune cookie cards to start. Okay, let's see. These are by Sharina Starr. And let me see what else. Let's see, what else do we have for Libra? Future. Again, I'm getting penmanship. You may be communicating with somebody back and forth. And how's that going? Let's see. How's that going? Oh, you may have manifested this person or this situation, whatever it is. A bountiful time awaits you. Your wishes could manifest right before your eyes. Ooh, and declutter. So I was talking about organization here, Libra. Something about organization and things being sort of out of order. Uh, things coming in out of order. It's almost like if you have to have, say, a medical procedure or something, and then you need a follow-up appointment, it's almost like the follow-up appointment doesn't work as far as the procedure. So there's something about needing to that then correct that, or a mistake is made in the system or something. So just check things over, okay, as far as appointments, and making sure you have the correct day. Maybe if they don't verify with you, verify with them or something, confirm. So future, you could travel or host overseas. All right. This is going to be, it's a great social fun though. We do have that. And yes, declutter. So this is about letting go of correspondence, objects, people that you no longer want in your energy field, really. It could be something about also, it says on here, someone hurting your feelings, but you need to remember that you're safe. And if you wish to avoid them, that is your right. And don't feel bad about that. Even sometimes with family, we have to kind of take a step back. Manifestations, yeah. So things again, right before your eyes. And this one too, look at that, the Seven of Pentacles with that Magician card. Incredible. Awesome. Let's see what else we have for Libra. I just heard Tokyo. Tokyo. I want to get some question cards here because this is looking really good, but I want to see, are we missing something? We'll ask some, we'll see if we have any financial abundance blocks too we want to focus on. Please remember, I do weekly readings as well. I usually post like 3 times a week. Long form videos like this. Occasionally I'll do short videos too. I don't get a lot of traction with those though. Two of Wands, Aries energy here. So this is, are you prepared to make a decision that may change the course of your life? This is a big deal, whatever this is. So are you prepared for what this is going to bring? All right. And I know you can't see all the cards. That's, I know we love being outside, but when we're outside, you can't always see all the cards. So, and I have to keep them kind of over here because this is where the umbrella is. All right. And then you have Justice, Libra. So what needs to be resolved and set right in your life? Libra energy. And 11's coming up again. 11's been coming up. So you have 11 with the Magician, and you have 11 with Justice. And on the bottom of the deck, Libra, Death. So you have double death rebirth here. So this is Scorpio energy still. Again, what situation in your life is transforming and changing to bring something new? You're releasing something. You're releasing something because you're making room for something way better, and you can't have both. Sometimes we can't have, whatever's coming, whatever you're letting go of is incompatible with where you're headed. Okay. You can't bring it with you, or you're not, it's going to weigh you down. All right. Think that Fool card where things come in very, things come in really, the Fool card where we're only carrying like lessons and not luggage. We don't want to be bound by all this luggage. The Fool has that, just that little satchel. Oh my goodness, Libra, you have the Chariot. So you have double Chariot, double transformation. And they came out together as they did in the original shuffle. You had Death and Chariot, and now you have Death and Chariot. This is a big sign, Libra. What signs are you showing you that it's time to move forward? And what in your life do you need to let go of? What's transforming so that you can move forward? Massive metamorphosis here happening, big transformation, rebirth happening for you in September. I mean, this is big. Whatever this is, you've been working on this for a while. Wow. You've had that patience, you've been determined, and that's all paying off. Okay. Let's see what else. Oh, that just kind of fell in some water. You have the Lover's card, Gemini energy. So what are you prepared to learn from something to do with what's aligning with you, your alignment, your spiritual purpose? What are you prepared to learn as far as relationships, your relationship to yourself, to others? What are you prepared to learn in love? Love. Ooh. So you have a lot of air energy too in this reading. Okay. So I'm just getting, you're being prepared for a partnership of some kind, any kind. Oh my goodness, I say that, and this actually fell into the chair that's beside me. So make room for someone else in your life, Libra, if that's what you're after. are seeking. So this is, are you ready to commit to someone or something you love? Are you ready for this? Because this is taking shape, this manifestation. And you even have, again, more horses. So big emphasis on horses, liberation, freedom, power, all of it. Okay. And this like a wildness, um, this almost like wolf energy too. So maybe you connect with wolves. Let's see, are there any financial abundance blocks here coming in? Doesn't just have to be money either. Ooh, okay, we have two. Procrastination and waiting to be saved. So those are two things we want to make sure that we're, so the doubt, so the shadow side of procrastination, so it's prioritizing short-term relief results and negative consequences. So not looking far enough ahead, not actually, really delving into something. The time on the clock is 7. So there's another 7 for us. So this is increased productivity is a solution. Look at excuses and be honest about things that you put off in order to start making changes and open more doors to opportunities. That'll only resonate for some. And we have this waiting to be saved, could be a potential block. It may be a block you've already overcome. Others may help you, but it's still on you to generate your own success. I know you understand that. I could tell by the energy, by the comments too, that no, you're not relying on somebody else. You believe in your own sovereignty. So this says, be your own savior. Believe in who you are and realize you're more powerful than you know. Dare to go after what you want and be your own savior. All right, so we have that coming in as well. Oh, look, Libra, 77. You keep getting 7s and 8s together. And so I feel as though because you've mastered some spiritual lessons, you're now being granted that abundance, okay? You're manifesting. So this is a sign of inner wisdom. You're connecting with spirituality and intuition. And this is leading, to this enlightenment, okay? This is about you achieving that success. So really good stuff here. Look at 8 of Pentacles. You've done the work. You're doing the work. This is going to lead to a 10 of Cups. This 8 of Pentacles is going to turn into a 10 of pups, of cups. Maybe some of you have puppies coming. And there's also another emphasis here on writing. And another potential block that could be in the way or has been in the past is wasting resources. So you're going to want to evaluate resources other than just money. So it could be your time, your love, affection. You're, not using resources efficiently enough could certainly hinder our progress. So this is about you having all the tools and resources in advance, but just knowing how to use them more effectively. So you may want to be looking into that. Again, that can help manifest more money, or more abundance, that sort of thing. I get that some of you are just saying no to inauthenticity. All right. So that's an energy you're trying to avoid now. You're about being real. Let's see what we have here, Libra. Viewers in general, what do we have here? Another deck. And that first deck was by Maruka X. And that was this is the Purposeful Job and Career one, Oracle. And the other one was Money Blocks. So, ooh, what do we have here? Transporter. So things will manifest much sooner than you think. Again, there could be a lot of bumpiness, turbulence, but then things are really taking off. That chariot doesn't just show up when things are like moving slowly. Okay, there's a big leap forward here in September. Massive metamorphosis, as I said. So this could involve jobs as a driver, stewardess, pilot, travel. It's so funny. I mentioned plane, and you have cards now that say flight. You have pilot, blogger, any job where you can travel could be of importance to you. So it's a great time to travel for work or to refresh your mind. Only if you're feeling it, though, like with anything in these readings that shows up. Risk, rolling that dice here, right? So success will find you. The odds are in your favor. And I just want to point out in this reading, you have almost entire, and when I say almost, I mean like 9 out of 10 of these cards here are odd numbers. So that could be relevant to you. Maybe you have a lucky number 13 or 7 or something, but or 11, but it's when you step out into the unknown that you truly start to live. All right. So fears could be holding you back from reaching your fullest potential, but overcoming those. And then you have the office. So you could be delegating more. you could be so this is the advice here, is to delegate more. And if someone or something else, software or whatever it is, could help you, then devote your time to something else, explore that. This would involve careers too. Some of you about working in an office, secretary, office manager, whatever that could be. But this is about thinking of the greater good, not just yourself when it comes to achieving a better outcome for you. What else do we have for Libra? Oh, crystal cards. I'm gonna get you a crystal card. It's starting to rain again, but we're rolling. We keep rolling. Hematite, anchor in. Yeah. So uh this is really good for protection and for grounding. Okay. So it's like, I don't know if you've seen hematite, but it's sort of it's like, it's black, but then it has this metallic sort of gray sheen. Okay. It's the metal in it that causes that. So this is actually asking you, like, when your thoughts are running rampant and your energy is going off in different directions, your message here is to anchor in. Okay, so reach down into your being, find your core, feel yourself, connect to heart of the earth. Let the iron in this in hematite, it's iron is the metal in hematite, let it sort of ground you, remind you of your roots. Okay, and some of you may actually, because iron is coming up, you may want to look into if you're getting enough, but that's something for you and a doctor to figure out. I'm not a doctor, obviously, right? I'm going to get you an Abiola Abrams card too. It's an African Rising Goddess card, African Goddess Rising. You have card one, so another one about seasons. It's Nana Baluku. Okay, and this is the element, it would be air. And this is the most high supreme being, the primordial mother and grandmother of all the Orishas deities, and Dahome's wise woman, herbalist, and healer. So she says, I am limitless. And you have limitlessness on this other card, right? So, are you ready for a new beginning? This is a new cycle. Okay, it's a new cycle. And um, it's like maybe you've gone through this too. This can connect to past lives too. So allow yourself to become present in whatever this is. Trust in divine timing. Don't be in such a hurry. Okay, there are no shortcuts, and things may again become a hassle at some points, whatever. But that doesn't mean, that's not a sign to give up. All right, that's another thing I think a lot of us will misinterpret. Like, if things become difficult or something, oh, that's a sign that I should give up. Not necessarily, right? That could be a sign that the universe is asking you, how bad do you want this, right? It could be a test of your will. Change can be really scary. This is about allowing yourself to be mentored if you need it, all right? And this is about you choosing a new path that you're ready for, but make sure that you don't self sabotage as well, all right? Stay the course. Your time is now. This is a new season for you, okay? It's going to force you to evolve. It already has, I feel. It already has. Okay, so this is a time of major, major transition. And that's what I've been saying, and that's what this card indicates. All right, Libra, Libra. Let me see what we have for love. I'm going to use a love oracle. It's an oracle tarot deck, but let's see here. Let's do, there's another Maruka X deck. This is the back of it. I don't know what it's called. Not all the decks have names on them, so there it is. She or they have a shop on Etsy, so I have a lot of their cards. This was the Monica Louv Ask Yourself Tarot. And what else? These number cards are, well, I'd have to get the name of that another time. Let's see, what do we have here? You have on hold. So you could be love wise, something could be on ice. Somebody may or may not be ready to give. Somebody may be focused on their work too. Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, okay. So some of you could be feeling just like there is no hope when it comes to love. You could feel that it's too late, or that, it's just not meant for you or something. Um, let me look into that a little more. It's really pouring now. Hope I don't have to cut this reading short. You have the Three of Pentacles, so it could take hard. So it could take some hard work. Some, really, in general, with something you love, collaboration could really be necessary. And some of you may not want to work with others, but there is this indication of that maybe being necessary for you coming up, at least to achieve something that you love. So Three of Pentacles, yeah. It's about finding that compatibility too, who really works for you. Yeah, this is moving on. A lot of you are moving on with this Six of Swords here. Again, you have Three of Wands here now with this more teamwork, okay? So there could have been some sort of you may be waiting for clarity, some of you, on something, waiting for someone. Patience is going to be a superpower for you. Leo energy coming in as well. And you also have the Star. Wouldn't be a reading with me without the Star card. So you have divine guidance in this. There is soulmate energy here, Libra. Um, it's when you're ready, though. It's when you're ready. And again, things can't be rushed. Okay, so there's that coming in, just sort of a reminder of that in the love department. But then you have another lovers, and so now you have two lovers. So there's attraction. There's hard decisions possibly, but this is soulmate energy, Libra. All right. I'm going to actually pick these cards up because it is pouring now and it's really blowing around a little bit. So I seem to be getting my cards wet. I'm going to have to lay them out and put a towel on top of each one when I go inside with these. But I'd like to get them out of the water for now. All right. So, be prepared to be sidetracked. That has been, I've never had a reading be so difficult to give as far as like things just not really cooperating. And I know this was the reading, though. I know this is what it's all about. I wish you all well in September. I will be doing other readings. But as you can see, it's absolutely pouring. I'm wishing you all the best. And yeah, thanks for all you do to make this channel a happy place and an inspiring place for others. Thanks, Libra.